She's talking to angels, counting the stars.
Hey guys, welcome to Angel Whispers. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another reading. This is with regards to the Twin Flame Collective. What is the effect of the Mars retrograde in Aries with regards to the Twin Flame Collective? And the angels say that they want to tell this to everyone that it's gonna be very intense during this Mars retrograde, because it will attract us towards our karmics or towards people that doesn't really meant to be in your life. Okay, like exes coming back. And of course, it's gonna be very intense with regards to connections. Like those people that you thought is not really a good friend of yours will suddenly pop out of nowhere. And those people that are, that can be trusted, you cannot see them. Okay, like their, what they call these, their appearance towards your life will be very less. And of course, exes coming back, expect your ex coming in, and I can hardly express myself. Probably during this period, if you're still angry with your ex example, you can't speak because the angels say they're, trying, not for you to hurt that person. And the angels say it's gonna be a challenging, of course, months, because this Mars retrograde in Aries will be from September 9 to November 13, 2020. It's a bit long, okay? It takes months. So during this time, take note, it's not a perfect time to start a relationship, okay? Because you might end up with a karmic partner, and expect during these months that your frenemies will soon be your friend. Okay, so mind as well, the angels say block all those people that you thought that you can't trust, okay, ever since from the beginning. So that's what they want to say, because these past people are coming back. Those people like you rejected will come back. Okay, so if you don't really want them in your life, so make sure that you block them off, or start a new social media without this kind of people, and keep only those that are really, those people that you really trusted, okay? And the angels say to me that this is, a perfect time to, I feel like it's gonna test us, okay, with regards to friendship, like with regards to staying to the right people versus the not. And yeah, it's time to be more practical during these days. And take note again, no new relationship, please, for the singles, okay? And you know that it's not yet a perfect time for relationship due to coronavirus. So during this time, focus on trying to build your empire rather than focusing on love life too much, okay? Because it's gonna be very intense in terms of connections. And they're asking me to do this because it's gonna be kinda difficult situation for Twin Flame Collective, and that's why the angels are here to help all of you. I know that it's kinda a bit late since this Mars retrograde started on September 9 already. And what's the date today? Okay, I'm so late. I'm really sorry. And this is the time wherein they asked me to do this. Alright? Now, is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, let's see about the readings. So for the first part, we're gonna see about the effect of this Mars retrograde in Aries with regards to the Twin Flame Collective. Alright, so let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the effect of the Mars retrograde in Aries with regards to the Twin Flame Collective. Please show to us the overall theme of this reading. Thank you. One more detail. So let's see another they requested. Alright. One more. Okay, this is to clear the energies. Okay. This one a pop up flexible. So obviously exes are coming back. So karmic problems or issues will come out, because I think that those people that you dispose of will come back. And I feel like if your masculine example or feminine is not that serious towards you, I feel like they have a tendency to fall back towards their karmic, towards a toxic relationship that's not really meant for them. And if ever it happens to your counterpart, they say that, be prepared. That's what they want to say. If you're not interested, like, this person gonna break my heart again, so better release yourself from your twin flame. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know. What is the effect of the Mars retrograde in Aries with regards to the twin flame collective? One more. Some karmic lessons are not yet learned. That's why karmics are coming back. If your twin was your ex, I feel like you want to go back to that person. I feel like your current partner won't be that significant because you want your twin flame back if ever your twin flame is your ex. Okay, so avoid dating karmics. That's what they want to say. Because karmics is just meant for lessons. It's not really meant to last longer. And the divine will make, I feel like, will make amends. Okay, if ever your counterpart break your heart, the universe will make amends towards you. Like, there will be something for you. Okay. Okay, one more detail. I don't know why I sense the word nagsisisi sa kasalanan. It means that they are regretful with regards to their sin in English. So yeah, excess will reconcile. But let's see with the tarots, angels and guides. Please provide guidance for the cards so we may know. What is the effect of the Mars retrograde in Aries with regards to the twin flame collective? I'm having a hard time to express myself and I don't know what's the problem. Probably our throat chakra might be blocked. But let's figure it out. So this is in either way. Also this one. Okay, that's why they are creating this reading, because in Twin Flame Collective, it's kind of dramatic, the angels say. Now, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading, because it feels like karmics are winning, okay, during this difficult situation. Okay, one more for the outcome. That is, if your twin flame didn't change into what they should be. Now, we will clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. Another they say. One more they requested. Another they say. I really feel heavy energy here. And suddenly my heart pumped. Okay. One more shuffle they say. So let's see. So the angels say that there's a lot of things that has been happening towards the world as well, like a lot of calamities will happen. And the angels say keep safe. It's like karmic reading, the angels say. Now anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So anyway, for this one, I'm sensing like in the twin flame collective, obviously the masculines might fall into temptation, while the Empress, I feel like, will continuously glow up, okay, within this season, because I have a feeling here that of course the feminines might be broken because of their masculines that is acting like this, okay, like getting wild with regards to passion, because Mars, what it is, okay, masculinity, right? And passion as well. And I think that with regards to masculines, that's why they might fall into the trap of the temptation, while the feminines will be busy with work, because masculine is about work, right, with the Mars. Now, first card that we got is this one with the King of Cups. So I really feel here that there gonna be turbulence in terms of twin flame, especially if there are karmic or toxic ex that are around. So the angels say expect some of the masculines be stuck with their karmic, and it may, I feel like it depends on them if they will be choosing the karmic or the wrong person over their counterpart, okay? Because this is in 50-50 chance. Because some of them don't have closure with their karmics yet, and that's the reason why they will be stuck with the karmic. So no wonder why the feminine decided to stay on the ground, okay, be at pause. So with regards to the Chariot, I have a feeling here that it's a reflective period for change, the angels say. So the twin flame should be doing this instead of dating around, because it is to release your addictions, and I feel like you don't have to be passionate within this time, and we're very lucky that coronavirus is out there, and that's the reason why you can do something nasty outside, right? And the angels say, yes, self-reflection will make you in a stagnant energy. It will make you cry. I feel like it's because the past is coming back, even on your mind, it's returning. That's why most of us will be very depressed during this time, and that's why some of us will be very feel nostalgic or crying. I can hardly express, okay? Probably because it's not the best time to communicate with regards to love connection, and I feel like it's the way of the universe of trying to make us not to be tempted during this time. Now with the King of Pentacles being here, so say Carvel, please help me with the communication. I'm having a hard time. So it's the best time for us to focus on work, okay? And remember that Mars is masculine energy, and they are more in the 3D realm, more on the working or building foundations. So let's focus on it, because if we focus on connections, the feelings will overwhelm us, okay? And yeah, it will cause a lot of heartache and pain if we're gonna be tempted. And the angels say, yeah, the masculines, honestly speaking, will be very passionate to the point that they may reject on building. So with regards to building, I feel like it's more on the feminine that will do that. So with regards to the masculine, if ever they will be tempted by a karmic or someone new, obviously the connection will not push forward in a twin flame connection, because the flame will blow up, okay, if they got tempted. Now this is 50-50, the angels say, because there's a chance for masculines to ignore this temptation if they will be loyal to their feminines, because they have a tendency to go get it, okay, with this in reverse. But they are lying to themselves because honestly speaking, the one that they might ended up dating is really just a sexual partner, and it will end. It won't be that permanent, the angels say, because it's a karmic. And I really feel like with a star, and for the feminines, obviously, okay, it really depends on them if they will be connected with their twin flame or not. But if ever, of course, they got heartbroken, they might be in a stagnant energy. They might be dealing with emotions with regards to their masculine, especially if the masculine got tempted within this time. Now, for an outcome, we have this. So most masculines might be tempted to be on dating scenes, okay? And I really feel like the feminines will just go in with the flow. And I feel like you can resist this temptation, to be honest, if you're just focused with your work. And know that during this time period, it's not necessary for you to manifest love life, especially during coronavirus. And the angels say some of us, I feel like it's a discovery of our creative side. And if you have money issues, the angels say make sure that you manifest your money instead of manifesting a new lover, because some of us might be tempted, okay, to buy a lot of things. I feel like, I don't know why I sense high sex drive, to be honest, probably for the masculines. And also we have a tendency to buy material things as well during this time period. Because I feel like if ever we discovered our creative side, of course what will happen is that we will invest for that creativity, okay? For that new endeavor. So it's just normal that we may experience a loss of money because we're gonna buy certain things that will make us happy with regards to creativity, okay? So for the Two of Cups, with regards to the Twin Flame Collective, obviously, I feel like the feminines will try to work things out with the masculine, especially if they got hurt upon the betrayal of the masculine. And I'm sensing here that the masculine might date a new person and the feminine will be busy at work. And I feel like if ever the masculine wasn't able to let go of their sexual desires, yes, unfortunate things happened, okay? Their connection with their divine feminine will not push forward. It will just create a burden because they dated the wrong person. It's not even a soulmate. So the next one is the Five of Pentacles, but if the masculine chooses to stay with feminines, I feel here that they will create a life together, the angels say. And I think that it is really a test of faith, because during this time, we are all being tested if we're gonna fall in love with the wrong person or not. And make sure that you're stable enough, you're someone who stay on your place, because if you're not someone like that, you will fall towards the temptation and it will create a tower moment between the both of you. So make sure that you're doing the right thing, the angels say. And remember that in relationships, of course, temptation is always there, and it's always been a test of faith, right? Test of faith towards each other. Loyalty will be tested, the angels say. Now anyway, with the Four of Cups being in reverse here, so unfortunately some feminines might get abandoned by their masculine, and it will create a heartache again towards them. So feminines, don't focus too much on your masculines, because they might break your heart, they might chase someone else, which create a downfall in your connection. But they are asking you never to give up. In the Twin Flame Collective, just focus on you, on your work, creative endeavors, because you will I can hardly speak. You will reap the rewards after. That's what they wanna say. And remember that the more that you work, the more that abundance will come in. So congratulations if you're not gonna be tempted within this moment, within this kind of event in the heaven, okay? So let's see with the charms what it has to say for us. Okay, one more little. So anyway, here are your charms. So for the charms, I really feel here that, yeah, it's a test of our loyalty, guys, with regards to this Mars retrograde. But sadly, many will be like this with regards to the masculine, that they will get attracted right away. And unicorn is just an illusion, okay? So that's why we need to focus on our own tree, on our abundance, rather than looking for love, because it's not a perfect time. There's a higher chance that you will attract a karmic. So yeah, just focus on work. And don't give your counterpart another healing work to do, because obviously they will be shocked. They will be so lonely if ever they discovered. See? A lot of people will get hurt if one of you guys will fall in love with the wrong person, because they are photos. So if ever you're still attached to your counterpart, I would suggest you guys to either block your person or unfollow them, especially if you're aware that your person has this kind of addiction. So better release yourself from your counterpart rather than get your heart broken. So obviously we have a hard time to speak during this moment. Could be because our charm is being released, okay? Because we might have a tendency to fall into the wrong person, and the divine is just protecting us. So a lot of the counterparts might get, ghosted, okay, during this time. And, put to rest about relationships, because it's very toxic on that level. But we will be very lucky with regards to career matters or business ventures, okay? And it's very emotional during this time period, because obviously some people might date their karmic, which will make the counterpart sad, okay? Just focus on work. And don't get involved in a romantic connection, because it's not gonna work out. It's just a joke, okay? And yeah, don't put any burden towards your counterpart. Just, be loyal, right? And anyway, learn to listen to your heart, the angels say, and focus on accelerating with regards to your career or business, okay? And the angels say that with regards to the feminine, and of course masculine, you have to remain caring for your counterpart, because during this time period, the angels say, you're being tested if you already learned the lessons, okay? So yeah, you will be tested if that is the case situation. But I think that with the moon being here, so I think that out of nowhere, exes are coming back, or secrets will be revealed. That's what's gonna happen. So avoid making new connections, because for sure it won't be forever, okay? And it's just illusion. So right now, try to not tackle this, control your nostalgicness, because it's not a perfect time for love life, obviously. So yeah, in Twin Flame Collective, there will be drama. There will be again heartache and betrayal and anger. So I think that it's calling us to be more practical, more wise. And yeah, exes is coming back, so we might be receiving a lot of messages from the exes, okay? And yeah, with this one, you have to follow your intuition, so you may not sway ways, and question first before stepping into a relationship. And with this one, I have a feeling here, I feel like secrets will be revealed, to be honest with you, okay? Because there's some secrets with the moon card lately, and there's, look at this, there are 2 stars here. So yeah, what is meant to be is meant to be. So why are you gonna cheat, right? Okay, with your counterpart. So anyway, there might be endings. The endings might be a new beginning, because remember, guys, that exes or toxic friends that you let go will come back, okay? And yeah, that's why we have this. I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. So those people that you set free because they are toxic, they're coming back, okay? So you have to be wise during this time. And I really feel like for some people, they're gonna be tempted, but it's really up to you if you want to create a tower moment or remain loyal to your counterpart. So anyway, let's see what else we got with the other cards. So yeah, it's a perfect time for work, as you can see here, and avoid getting tempted with regards to relationship. That's why if ever you get tempted, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. Don't fall into the trap of your ego or your longingness for somebody, because many of us will feel very nostalgic because our mind will bring back the past, okay? Past projects, the angels say, will come back, like unfinished creative projects, and divorce will return. And yeah, it's a perfect time to focus in career. And yeah, the angels say that remain to be in a stagnant position, because I really feel like most of us will be very nostalgic to the point that we want to date, but it's not a perfect time to date, obviously. And this time around, it's better to focus on enhancing our skills. Forgive that I can speak, because this is the energy as well that I'm sensing, like we're having a hard time to express. So yeah, but people are coming back in our life, because I feel like most of us actually left toxic people and then they will come back. So I think that we will be confused, but they remind us to just stay where we at, okay? Don't I really feel like, yes, it will intrigue us that past people are coming back, but don't mind them. Just continue on doing you, because they didn't change, okay? There's a tendency for the divine counterparts to cheat, okay? But if you chose to cheat, if you chose to be connected with lovers, I'm sensing like what will happen is that you will have a hard time to accelerate, because the angels say instead of focusing on work, you focus on other things. And we are being tested if ever we are gonna be tempted, and especially for masculines, you need to work on with that sexual thing, okay? So you won't be in this obstacle, the angels say, because you can avoid that, to be honest. And of course, if you cheat, it will make your counterpart cry, and I feel like for some of you it has been happening as a cycle, like someone will cheat and the other will cry. Yeah, karmics are coming back, obviously, here, and there's a tendency for some masculines to cheat. And yeah, it's a discovery for passion. That's what's going on here. And what's gonna happen is that we have to prepare, because obviously toxic people are coming back, especially the users. So might as well protect your money from these hungry people that are greedy, okay? And you will be receiving signs if ever your exes will come back, if ever people will come back with bad intention of getting your money. So be cautious with people that's coming in. Learn about their intention, because not all are, authentic. Some people have that bad vibe in them and I can hardly speak. So throat chakra is blocked, okay? Oh dear, I don't know what's going on, but probably during this time, communication is bad. Sorry guys. So anyway, with this one, so obviously with the blessed, some people, might cheat, obviously speaking. And not for you in reverse. So yeah, it's a test of loyalty or faith with regards to the twin flame collective. And the angels say it's like living in an illusion. So don't start anything new during this time period, especially in terms of love life, because it's gonna it's not gonna last longer. And might as well stay where you're at. And with a new life and serendipity, I think that it's the best time for us to transform ourselves into somebody better. And it's time to work on with career rather than love life, okay? And creative endeavors, the angels say. So anyway, for the Twin Flame Collective, yeah, we are being tested, tempted, but yeah, remain grounded. That's what they want to say. And if you let go of certain people and they come back, and don't just mind them, okay? Just focus on where you're at, and you're better off, okay? And if you have communication issues, summon Archangel Gabriel and Saint Gabriel will help. So, is there anything else? They say the next. Alright, so let's see about the effect of the Mars retrograde in Aries with regards to the divine masculine. So let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards, so we may know what is the effect of the Mars retrograde in Aries with regards to the divine masculine collective. Please show to us the overall theme of this reading. Thank you. Another, they say. So let's see what we got. I feel like some of the masculines will say goodbye to their feminines during this kind of period. But unfortunate events will happen if they reject their feminine. The angels say because they will give some time for somebody that is not worthy. Now let's see what else we got here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the effect of the Mars retrograde with regards to the divine masculine collective. One more they tell. So let's see. I keep on giving cards. Another. Alright, so let's see. One more. There will be a lot of misunderstandings if you chose your karmic, the angels say. Now we'll see with the tarots. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know. What is the effect of the Mars retrograde in Aries with regards to the Divine Masculine Collective? Another, they say. One more, they tell me. Another. So this is in either way, they tell. Now this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. This is in either way, they tell what is the outcome. Now I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. One more, they tell. Another shuffle, they say. Oof. What's going on? It's complicated, okay? Now, another. Okay, they accept it. They're giving a lot of clarifiers. So one more, they tell. Alright, so anyway, here is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So basically, what's going on here is that with regards to yourself, okay, it's really up to you if you will fall into the trap of temptation or not. Because I think that you're someone that's into romantic things, okay? And most of you, I have a feeling, most of the masculines will be someone who's open towards it, okay? And yeah, there's someone who's go for it. With regards to the masculines, so what's gonna happen here is that they might lose their feminine, obviously. Because the masculines might fall into the trap of their fantasy world, okay? And feminines, if you don't want to get hurt, ignore your masculines, okay? It's better to unfollow them, and I can't hardly express myself again when I start holding the cards. Now, anyway, what we got here, this is the first card. So with regards to the Eight of Cups, I feel here that some of the feminine will know that their masculine might cheat, okay? So it will cause a lot of pain and trauma again for the feminine. It will be a pause again in the connection because of the Tower moment. And I really feel like with the Six of Wands, it will be destined to be like you guys will be in separation again. Could be because one of you needs to find themselves, okay? Or do their spiritual thing. Now, the next thing that we got here is the Fool. So with the Fool in either way, so it's really up for the masculines if ever they will take that leap of faith towards a new opportunity, or they will stay with their feminines, because some of them, to be honest, will remain for their feminine, will not fall into the trap of the temptation, while some of them will fall into the trap. Really depends on you. You will fall into the trap if you're not loyal to your feminine, but if you're someone that is loyal, then you won't fall, okay? They won't fall into the trap of their temptation. I don't know why I'm sensing like masculines are watching this, okay? Now, with the Two of Swords, so masculine obviously will get tempted by temptation, and their intuition as well is gonna talk to them. Well, some of them will, what they call this, will acknowledge their intuition. So what's gonna happen is that they will look within, and I feel like they will disregard the karmic that's coming in because they don't have really feelings for that karmic. Could be that karmic is toxic. Could be that karmic is just after their money, their abundance and wealth. I feel like the karmic mostly is their exes. Like they have encountered this kind of problem before. That's why these masculines will be very defensive over this person, whomever is trying to get their money. Okay, and I really feel like they won't fall into the trap of the temptation, which is congratulations for the masculine who will do this, who will run away from temptation. So I think that is the masculines that are gonna be tested with their exes who's coming back to them, because I think that they really do have traumatic experience with regards to that karmic. So with the Star being in reverse, the angels say that with regards to those feminines that are rejected by masculine, obviously they will be just busy at work and they will be both in separation. And the next thing that we got here is this King of Wands in reverse. So I think that what will happen here, for some distorted masculines, they will juggle the two people, the divine counterpart, and also the other one, the karmic, okay? They might stay but then still undecisive, okay? Now, for many masculines, they might deny to work because I feel here that, their ego will be tested, or their, what they call this, sexuality will be tested if ever they will get full. I can hardly speak. If ever they will fall in love, okay, that's what's gonna happen here. They're not that focused in terms of material things, material wealth, with regards to the masculines, okay, and I feel like it's kinda in reverse feel because I really feel with this Four of Wands being here. So if ever, the masculine is really dedicated for their feminine, they will just ignore the karmic and start focusing on work. And I feel like for some of them, obviously they have this moment with their feminine, I feel, and that's the reason that they will not fall in love with the wrong person, which is really great. I can't express myself. Okay, I feel like for the Twin Flame Collective, they can't hardly speak or express because I feel like the Divine is trying to protect the Twin Flame Collective with the effect of the Mars retrograde because they don't want these two to fall apart, okay? Now, let's see about the outcome. So for the outcome, there will be a tendency that the masculine can be able to ignore the temptation, to be honest, because they are in love with their feminines, okay, divine counterpart. Because I feel like they will have this realization that they're not happy with any girls that they tried, or they probably in the past they tried to run away from the twin flame, tried to search for someone new, but no one has made them happy aside from their twin flame. So that's the reason why they will not be weakened by the temptation, okay? So for some of them, they will give in towards temptation because it's their weakness, could be especially if they have the sexual desires. So what will happen again, the feminine will be rejected or abandoned because the other one will have somebody else, okay, if ever they fall into the trap of their temptation. Now the next outcome is the Hermit in reverse. So what we got here, I can hardly express. I'm sensing like the angels say if ever they chose the wrong person, I feel like there's a tendency that it's about their ex coming back, okay? And I really feel like for some masculines, if their ex is coming back, they might fight against the exes. That's what's gonna happen here. And I'm sensing like with regards to temptation, there's still a tendency that there might be a fallout between the counterparts if ever the masculine will accept their ex, okay? That's what's going on. They need to overcome this. They need to put an ending towards their karmic, towards their exes. I feel like that's what they need to learn, is to let go of past people. Now let's see about the charms, what we have here. Alright, so one more detail. Okay, so here are the charms. So for the masculines, I feel here that, yeah, it will be a test of faith. But if they need examples for some time to grow up, I think that they will fall into the trap of the temptation, obviously. So for some masculine, they might have a new lover, and it will be discovered, of course, by their feminines. And of course, there will be sadness in the connection with regards to the twin flame because their feminines are loyal to them and is waiting for them. And it's a perfect time to grow your finances, divine masculines, because you're gonna be very successful and lucky with regards to money. So that's what you need to focus on rather than ghosting your feminine. And yeah, it's gonna be a test of wisdom as well. So be wise with the choices and don't fall towards, the wrong person, because I think karmics are coming back. So with regards to the twin flames, there might be anger, there might be drama, because I really feel here that some will be tempted, to be honest. And I really feel here that because some masculines are blinded, that they don't listen to their intuition, so there's a tendency that they might fall in love with the wrong person. So it might be a bloom of a new relationship for the masculines, okay? And I feel like it's also teaching them to judge the book by what's inside, okay, rather than by its cover. I think that it will be a test for them, especially if they fell in love with beauty itself. And anyway, I think that their divine feminine already showed them what true love is, and it's up for them to be practical first, or will they fall in love because of the physical features. It's a test for them. if ever they will choose joy over, sexual desires. And with this one, I'm feeling here that they need to learn their lessons, because if they haven't learned their lessons, they will be doubtful with regards to this twin flame journey, and they may fall into the trap of their ego or temptation. Now with this star, I really feel like the connection is very different from others. So I feel like this is what the divine masculine needs to be aware about. Like, no matter how many times they run away from their feminine, there's no connection like this. Okay, that's what they're gonna realize if ever they wasn't able to come to realization with regards to this connection. Now anyway, let's see with this set of cards. So what we got here is this one. So I feel here that with regards to work, it's a perfect time for work actually, for the creative endeavors. And right now it's important to behave according to the angels, because if the masculine will fall in love, it will be a waste of money, because actually the karmics are just in for money, and it might create sorrow. I can't hardly express myself, sorrow with regards to the part of the feminines, okay? And I think that the masculine really needs to behave, okay? During quarantine period, of course, it's important to focus at work and not to add up another trouble. The angels say, focus on your dreams according to the angels, rather than, chasing after the wrong person. So it's a perfect time for creative endeavors. And there's a tendency for masculines to run away again and choose the wrong path. And this masculine must realize the worthiness of their divine feminines, and some of the masculine will experience that excess will come back, and some masculines will be very defensive because they encounter this kind of problem with their karmics, okay, that they are just after their money, and their karmics are very deceitful. And if they learn their lessons since from their other experiences, they will manage to escape this difficult situation or their test, which is really nice. So for some of them, they will remain single for their feminines, and for some of them, I have a feeling here that they won't be able to date due to quarantine, can be. And they are, I feel like within this kind of period, masculines, the feminine and masculine counterpart kind of detached, okay, to be honest. So the angels say that in both collectives, both must focus on their dreams or their desire. And for travel, I have a feeling here that it will be in separation. So during this period, most twin flame collective are separated from each other, discovering their path. That's what's going on. And I'm sensing here that in some cases, okay, in their household, it could be very manipulative energy, or it will be kind of toxic for the masculine, especially if they have toxic family. And yes, they will be controlled by their family, and that is when they discovered that their family is holding them back towards success, and they want to escape their family. And that will push the masculines to do well at work. And that's the reason why they shouldn't chase after love yet, because it's not the perfect time. There's a lot of drama going on also in their family life. So I feel like they have to use this pause so that they will look within, so that they will discover how to be more abundant. So I feel like the reason why the throat chakra is blocked, so that they could be able to focus on their career rather than on finding another lover, and it will create a downfall in the connection, obviously. And the masculine need to focus about the positivity with regards to their feminine, so they be able to escape this kind of test. So for some, as usual, they might focus on the wrong thing and express their love to somebody else, which will make their feminine or counterpart be very sad and upset. And yes, the angels say that's why it's better, or it's very important, to focus on your dream rather than again dim your light because of the temptation. And to be honest, if ever a masculine will fall again to a temptation, what's gonna happen here? Obviously, there's separation because their twin will be angry. And again, their karmic is someone that's evil for them. Now, let's see about the theme, what we got here. So for the theme, we got imagine and exchanging gifts. So I really feel like it's kind of an illusion month because there will be a tendency that there is a new lover that's coming in, which will create another separation between the twins, okay? And I'm sensing here that the masculines are being asked on to focus on what they're good at and avoid chasing after the wrong person because there's a tendency that they might leave their counterpart once again. And the angels say yes, masculines are kinda like this undecisiveness, but they are hoping that they already learned their lessons with regards to the things that they have been through in their life, especially that they have been chasing after the wrong people, and they're hoping that during this moment they realize that they can't escape, they can find anyone as loving as their divine counterpart, so they must stop chasing after the wrong person. And this is a test. If that masculine fails, probably they say they will just give their counterpart to somebody else, okay? Now, is there anything else? They say that what's important is you listen to your heart. Be practical. During COVID-19 is not a perfect time to date. That's what they want to say. Now, is there anything else? They say that's it. So let's see about the next. Alright, so let's see about the last. Okay, this is about the effect of the Mars retrograde in Aries with regards to the feminine collectives. So let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the effect of the Mars retrograde in Aries with regards to the divine feminine collective. Please show to us the overall theme of this reading. Thank you. Suddenly there's an airplane outside. Probably the feminines are moving on. Or traveling could be another. So let's see. So I think that the feminines love their masculine a lot and they're very loyal to their masculine. But unfortunately for some of them, they might have someone else already. Probably because of the pain that they encounter with regards to their counterpart. I don't know why I feel I'm bored. I yawn actually in your reading, but I'm sensing like if ever the masculine of this feminine always dating other people, I feel like they will be get tired about the connection, and that's the reason why I really feel, look at that, they're very sad about their masculine and they might run away. One more. No wonder why we heard airplane, okay? They try to recover from the heartache and toxicity of the twin flame journey. Okay, I feel very dizzy with your person. Probably for some of them, they might be drinking, especially if their counterpart is gonna cheat, okay, during this time period. But let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's the effect of the Mars retrograde in Aries with regards to the Divine Feminine Collective. Another, they say. One more, they tell me. So, let's see. So the angels say that the feminine during this time, they're so focused on themselves, on their own. Like even if they already have somebody else, I feel here that they are not that crazily in love with their masculine, especially if their masculine keeps on dating other girls and so forth, because I feel like they want to detach, because if their masculine is not serious with them, they don't want to exert an effort anymore. Then like they got tired eventually. But let's see with the tarots. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's the effect of the Mars retrograde in Aries with regards to the Divine Feminine Collective. One more, they tell. So let's see. This is in either way, they tell. Okay, now this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. Now let's see about the outcome. I don't know why I sense alchemists. Probably most feminines, they will be very focused on work because Mars is about masculine, right? It's more on working. So it will push them to work. But we will clarify the cards, angels and guides. Please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. One more. Another, they say. So let's see. So anyway, here are the cards. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So basically for the feminines, they're just focused on work. I feel like they got used to their masculine always causing their tower moment. So I feel like right now they're just focused on themselves. And I really feel like they are in a healing period about their traumatic experiences. That's what's going on here. And for some of them, I have a feeling here that they might have some issues with regards to family members. That's what's going on. And yeah, it's gonna push them towards self-reflection about what they needed to heal. So they are more focused on loving themselves. And then the next is the strength. So they are weak during this time because they're very emotional, especially if they haven't healed yet from their past wounds and hurt with regards to their family, any traumatic experiences. Okay, and yes, they are weak, okay, during this time. Because I really feel like they are letting go of people that have that red flags, or I feel like they are in a hermit mode. They don't really want to deal with people because they are highly emotional during this time. And the next thing that we got here is the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like they are more focusing on themselves, manifesting money for themselves. And then the next is this one. So with regards to passion, I have a feeling here that for some of them, if they are in a relationship, I feel like they will be focused on their masculines if ever they're dating. I feel like there's sexual desire there. And I feel like because of love, I think that it will make their work very uneasy because let me remind you that if ever, you do this to feminines, because I experienced this with my ex-husband, like when sorry, I can hardly speak. If I will have work and the other day, I always tell my ex-husband, don't do this to me or else I will get weak. For tomorrow, I won't be able to wake up if you did it. But since passion ignites, so what happened to me during those times, I can't work because I felt weak because my ex-husband did it. So I think that if ever they have a partner, what will happen to them, they won't concentrate at work because of love connections. It's gonna be very passionate because imagine fires, fire signs, and a fiery planet. So the passion ignites, right? So with regards to the twin flame, okay, this feminine will be someone whom I feel like they are welcoming towards their masculine, to be honest. And I think that, they release their guard up with regards to their masculine. That's what's going on with the feminines. But I really feel like if ever the case situation is that their masculine, I feel like if there is a fight between their masculine and the feminine, what's gonna happen is like there will be an offer of reconciliation, I feel. But in some cases, with the justice in reverse, I'm sensing here that could be one of you, either the masculine or feminine, might find someone else because there could be fighting involved here, so the other might choose the wrong person, okay, because they lost their passion with regards to the connection because of the fighting arguments. And for the feminine, they are more into daydreaming about their future. And I'm sensing here that they detach from their masculine because there's argument there. And I really feel like they really want a new person in their life. They're daydreaming of a perfect love life and not really in twin flame, if ever their twin flame is like this, or a toxic energy, because they want to be happy. That's what they wanted. Okay, so they're welcoming towards their masculine. It doesn't mean that they want this masculine full load. Okay, it's really up to your connection, because I feel like some feminines are really deeply hurt with regards to the twin flames. Now with the full being here, so I'm sensing like the feminine is actually trying to take a leap of faith towards a new endeavor, because during this period their creativity will be enhanced, I feel here. And I think that they kind of detach from their masculine because they're focused on themselves. Well, for some, okay, if ever they have a lover, I think that what's gonna happen there, obviously there's gonna be a fire. What do I mean by firefighting involved in the love connection department? Because obviously Mars is kinda war, okay? There might be, okay? That's why I think that it's kind of fiery with karmic's connection, right? So the next is this one. So I have a feeling here that if ever the feminine doesn't have work, I feel like it's their time to contemplate which job that they want, or even in love connection, okay, which is the one that they desire of, and they are trying to contemplate about their life, what happened there, because I really feel like they're thinking a lot about their future and not about love life yet, because they are aware that it's a complicated situation in love department, so they're so focused with regards to their career, and I can't hardly express myself. So for this group of feminines, their throat chakra is blocked because it's their contemplation period with regards to their career. And then the next is the Queen of Cups. So they remain to be a loving person and positive with regards to this connection, despite of any circumstances, whether their masculine left them, or whether, you know, they chose to be independent or someone new. And then the next. So for the next is a Temperance. So I feel like the feminine acknowledge about the connection that they got with their masculine. So I really feel here that as they wait, they focus on their coins, because I really feel like with the Strength, they are aware that their masculine can make them weak, especially if their masculine will get tempted with regards to love partnership. And they're not really sure if this is a stable connection, especially if their masculine keeps on giving them the burden, right? Or their masculine is deceitful, full of lies. And I really feel like with this kind of feminines, they already contemplated not to focus too much on twin flame journey because they are really tired already. But look at that, they're not giving up on the connection. Now let's see about the outcome. For an outcome with the Moon, so most of them will be after money, okay, after any businesses or discovering their endeavors with regards to creativity, because I think that they are discovering what else can they do. I feel like new business opportunity will be there, new job, and the feminine will be able to take that leap of faith to reach for this, okay? They will be go-getter within this week with regards to career. Now let's see with the charms what it will say. Alright, so these are the charms So far about the feminines, they're gonna be healing a lot of traumatic experiences, as we can see on the first beginning of your reading. And yeah, for them, love life is very toxic. For some of them, they are dating, could be, and they are focused on their masculine if ever they are dating. Okay, they're in love, if ever that's the case. Now, for some of them, I have a feeling that they are daydreaming. Probably some of them are dreaming of traveling abroad one day. They are becoming very practical during these days, and they're too focused on work. And I feel like for some of them, it's a bloom of new projects, new businesses, and yes, they are busy on growing their own tree. Okay, so for the feminines, I have a feeling here that they are very emotional with regards to their masculines, especially if their masculines are toxic for them. So they tend to detach from the connection, but they do acknowledge about the memories, okay, that the collective has. And I think that for some of them, they are in a relationship, and that's what they're focused on as well. And then I'm sensing here like they are trying to discover themselves of who they are. They're focusing on self-love, because I have a feeling here for some of them, they haven't discovered yet some of their talents, and that's what they're focused on finding themselves. Okay, and then the next with the star card here, not card, okay, star here, I think that yes, they do really recognize this relationship or connection, but then I really feel like for them it's very toxic, okay, especially if they have been waiting for their masculine to be, authentic, wise, okay, and because they're very sad and lonely about the connection, because most of them could be hurt with regards to the toxicity of this relationship, and they are aware that they can't get out of this situation here. And since it's a burden for them, they rather choose to focus in their career. And I feel like abundance is coming towards them, and I feel like they are a caring person with regards to their masculine, but for some of them, they're still angry if ever there are some issues in the connection. And if ever they're dating a karmic, I have a feeling here that it's gonna be a fiery connection in terms of anger. Okay, and I think that with this one, if ever their masculine is very toxic for them, like a cheater, they're always cautious with regards to this connection. And I have feeling here that they're following their intuition on what to do. They put to rest about the twin flame connection. For some of them, they are dating someone else new, or they are flirting. That can be. And then with a small star here, so yeah, we have two stars here, so they really do acknowledge the connection, but then they are sad because the other one is different from them. I feel like they are discovering about the twin flame journey, about their counterpart, if this is really their counterpart, and they are learning from the past hurts and pain with this journal here. And then with this mushroom, I really feel like for the feminines, they're kinda impulsive within this kind of thing that's going on up there, because there's a lot of things going on with regards to their career, which is really great that they are career oriented during this time. And only few of them will be about dating. Okay, so anyway, let's see what else we got here. Now for this one, I have a feeling, yes, they are busy focusing on reaching their goals and their dreams, and they could be the runner within this season. Okay, that's what's going on here, because they want a future for themselves. And I really feel like if ever they are someone that's not authentic, they're working on releasing their mask. They're trying to see who they really are and what they can do. And I feel like they're embracing even their dark side. They are trying to fix themselves and they're too focused in their career. They are a bit paused if ever the case situation is that they are still healing, they're discovering themselves, and I feel like they kind of in a hermit mode, and I feel like they're divinely guided to do that. And for some of them, there might be family issues that push them to be alone. That's what's going on. And I feel like they're gonna strive for money. That's what I'm sensing here. And a lot of arguments in terms of home. I feel like it will happen if ever the feminine that you ask about is someone that has money issues or is someone that doesn't have any career yet, okay? So it's just normal in the family that they are worried about each and everyone's career, and they make sure that everyone has a work, right? But if your feminine doesn't have work, obviously she will be questioned in the family. But let's see with this theme what we got here. So there will be family issues with them. Now with the loyal heart being here, so I'm sensing like for some of them, obviously they might be dating someone else, because if ever they got upset with their masculine, that their masculine always make them feel sad and lonely. So I think that the universe gave them someone else, and that's the reason why they move on. And the angels say it's because it's destined to happen, since the masculine is not yet in their divine masculine energy. That's the reason why they could be choosing someone new. Now, for most of them, they're just busy at work. That's what's going on, but it doesn't mean that they will run away from the connection. And I think that they are just busy focusing on themselves. Now, if ever they are in a relationship, I really feel here that they are loyal to that person. But if their masculine is showing to them that they are always dating, of course they will let go. They will try not to be in the dreamland, okay? And I feel like they're gonna purge the pain of this connection, because they do acknowledge that there is a deep, intense connection there. But they're very sad that their masculine could be not choosing them. So yeah, there will be a lot of drama for them, especially if they have a lot of baggage or traumatic experience. They are gonna work on healing themselves. And if ever they are in a relationship, obviously they will focus on that. And yeah, if ever it's a karmic, I feel like there will be a lot of arguments there, and even at home, okay? If ever the feminine doesn't have work yet, forgive the noise. And the next is the fork in the road. So with regards to their career, I feel like they are divinely guided towards the right direction in terms of their career, because they're gonna think it over. They're gonna discover themselves. And with regards to the twin flame connection, I feel like they are not much focused, especially if there is imbalance in the connection here. And for some of them, they haven't mended the wounds with regards to this twin flame, and that's the reason why they're thinking negatively about it. And I think that even though they try to let go, they can't let go of this kind of connection. Though they tried to let go. They feel like there's unfinished symphony there, because you guys are divinely connected. And with the boys being here, so yeah, they are discovering who they are. They are focused on work, and they are questioning about their life. I feel like they're gonna sort out some people whom are meant to be in their life or not. And I think that it's gonna be a dramatic day for them, especially at home, and also twin flame connection. So new life in reverse. So I feel like it will push them towards their limit, wherein they need to find themselves, especially if they don't have any career, because Mars is about masculine energy, which is about career. So that's the reason why if ever you don't have work, you're gonna be pushed to find your work. Okay, so yeah, there will be arguments in the feminine side about home or even the lover that they are dating, if ever they are dating. And for some of them, they could be flirting with someone new. For some of them, they're just focused at work. Just take what resonates about your feminines, because I think that you have to observe them whether or not they're dating or not, or they just focus on work. Okay, and yeah, it will resonate if you discovered. All right, so is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.